Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Montana and advertising in recruitment and mistakes. We're going to talk about mistakes. Okay, so in case you missed it, the some ads showed up in Montana, and they are from the Montana National Guard. Okay, now the Montana National Guard, they were like, hey, you know what? A lot of times people who join the military, they did so because a family member kind of inspired them. You know, their granddad, their uncle, their dad, they were in the military, so it inspired them to join. Because of this, they decided this was an untapped advertising avenue. And they launched their own advertising campaign at the state level for the Montana National Guard. I believe it was Montana Army National Guard that did this. And the main advertisement is it says more than college. It's a spirit of tradition, and it's got a photo of what appears to be a command sergeant major, and that command sergeant major he's holding a photo of what is probably his grandfather, who is a veteran of the U.S. military. And see, that sounds like something that should go without saying, right? The U.S. military. Okay, so that's what's on the ad, with the exception of the background. And the background is just like a black and white photo of some troops marching away. They are not the U.S. military. Now, they are marching away, so it is one of those things where maybe the person who did it didn't really understand what they were doing. But if you are familiar with the equipment of the era, during World War II, American troops had a distinctive helmet, and there were some helmets you would rather not see. Those were the ones that were being worn by the troops in the photo on the Montana National Guard recruiting poster. The photos, yeah, it's the helmet you would rather not see. That's who they had. Okay, so the Montana National Guard is aware of this, and they have released a statement. Montana National Guard leadership is aware of a Montana Army National Guard recruiting poster that appears to show members of the World War II German Army in the background. I love that it says appears to show. No, I mean, that's what it shows. This poster does not represent our history or values and has been removed from further distribution. I think that's a good move, and they do apologize for it, but the idea that they removed that from further distribution, we'll come back to that. So it does appear that this was a mistake. The way that it went out, especially with it's a spirit of tradition and having those soldiers in the background, that was just all bad. But according to the release, it is being removed from distribution. And I would imagine that somewhere in Montana, a sergeant major's boot is being removed from the lower intestine of somebody in the public affairs section. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.